Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. And we have a very lovely show for you this evening. But before we start the show, we got to talk about the news a little bit. Did you see that affirmative action officially got canceled? Yes, apparently affirmative action is racist and anti-Semitic according to the Supreme Court, which is really cool for me because I've been trying to get into college my entire life, but they won't let me in because I drove headfirst into a school bus of children when I was 9 years old, joyriding my grandfather's truck. But that's neither here nor there or important at all. But what is important is that now Asian kids will not be punished for their success. And let's be real, what is college anymore? Everybody's heard of the old saying, community colleges are just daycare for potheads. And now that everybody's addicted to their phone and OnlyFans for pornography, does anybody really want to learn anymore? I seriously doubt it. Look at ChatGPT. Now that we have the metaverse and robots doing every kid's homework, I have very little hope for the future. So I put my stock into all the young, brightest Asians to carry the torch for all of us that are not as smart as you guys. So please stop Asian hate. I love you all. Now let's start the show.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. I'll break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein. We have an incredible show for you this evening. We have Emily Wilson on, aka Emily Saves America, to give us some hot tea about what it's like to be a conservative babe. And then on top of that, we have Carpe Donktum to tell us kind of a little bit about meme science, because we need to learn about that because we're not going viral enough, Jimmy. So hopefully you're taking notes when Carpe comes on the show. But next, I want to welcome our next guest on. He's a host of a new...
He's not here yet.
Did you tell the guests what time the show starts?
I accidentally put Pacific time.
Okay, before we get to our guest, you guys probably saw on www.news.com that affirmative action has now been canceled. Well, I, for one, am not going to stand for this bigotry. If it wasn't for affirmative action, most African Americans in this country wouldn't be able to get a job. Is that the world you want to live in? I don't. You want to live in a meritocracy where people have to basically earn their way through being smart or talented or focused or driven? No. None of that matters. I want to live in a world where Kamala Harris can become vice president by giving fellatio to other politicians. That's the world I want to live in. So tonight, I'm personally standing up against the Supreme Court, against Clarence white supremacist Clarence Thomas, is that his last name?
Yeah. Last name.
Are you sure? Can you verify that?
Yeah.
Ask ChatGPT.
I can't be on my phone during this.
Okay, shut up, Jimmy. Don't show Jimmy so much. Just show me, George, please. Okay, thank you. All right, well, I'm going to put my foot down. And so tonight, what I did is I hired another token black man. That's right, Dunye. Please come onto the show and sit right here. Dunye, how are you doing, my friend?
Good. I just got back to Texas from Florida for my birthday, so I'm feeling amazing.
What were you doing on your birthday? Were you smoking marijuana again? Remember last time you came on here and you talked about how you were smoking all that marijuana?
I was smoking. I had an Airbnb party.
Wait, what? What happened at the Airbnb party?
Well, I had like 15 people there, and then afterward we went to like 3 different clubs, so I'm still kind of hungover from my trip.
Were they big booty Latinas?
No. Africans and Haitians.
Oh, I love Haitians. Remember last night? We had the great Haitian night. Do you remember, Jimmy? That was awesome. We actually had a really Haitian-driven episode last night.
Yeah.
Well, now that you got back from all that weed and drugs and debauchery, and was there any sexual relations at this party, or was it all?
It was strictly party, and then I didn't want semen over my Airbnb, so.
You didn't want what?
Semen.
Like the Navy to come in there?
Semen.
What does that mean?
Semen?
Like, I see men, I see you, I see everybody.
The white liquid form.
Milk?
Yeah. It's like, I didn't want it in
$10 super chat. Show us the primetime Heine High and work for my $9.99. And that is from the Wholesome Grill. All right, there you go. That's what you get for $9.99. You get a little bit of primetimes behind. Look at that. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? You can't see any panty line. You see that? It's a thong.
Yeah, but the trip was fun though. It was a really interesting trip. You want me to tell you something that happened real on my trip? I fought my brother and my cousin because I was drunk. I did.
Wait, say that again?
I fought my brother like I was fighting.
Your biological father? You hit him?
No, my brother.
Oh, your brother.
And my
You've never
cousin.
met your father, right?
No, haven't met him. Nope, don't know him. Don't know.
You never met your father?
No.
Wow, that's crazy. I apologize for that. That's really tough.
That's
My
okay.
I'm really close to my dad. I wouldn't be here today.
He was
if
a
it wasn't for him.
deadbeat before I even came out, so.
Well, he might not be that bad a guy. He might have been going through some tough times. He could have been young. There's a lot of different reasons why people have to run away.
I mean, he was 26 when he had me, so, when he...
He was 26 years old.
Yeah, that was old enough.
Wow, that means something. Okay, where is, before we get to that, now, I want to bring on our other token black employee. Please bring the chair, Darius. This is Darius. This is one of your coworkers.
Nice to meet you, Darius.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
So do you guys feel any sort of connection? You guys kind of look alike. Has anybody ever said that to you guys?
He looks like a distant uncle or something. Could be down the line. I don't know.
You're a little darker than him, though.
Yeah.
Do you like dark ebony women?
Mm-hmm. I like dark ebony, lots of things.
What does that mean? Like, what are other than women, like coffee or like what are they?
Yeah, I just drink it black, jet black, sugar only.
Wait, Jimmy, is jet black the same as sugar only? Oh, okay, all right. Did you eat any of these CBD gummies?
I did.
They're really good.
They are good. Are you high on gummies too?
Well, no, I haven't even tried it yet. I just know they're good. Let me not even say that. I haven't even tried them, but I'm a weakling when it comes to gummies, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be good and take me to the cloud.
You sound like you're already on cloud 9. Are you whacked out a little bit right now? Let's be honest. Are you a little high right now?
Honestly, I'm not. I had 2 Heinekens. That's all.
What is Darius doing, Darius? Are you about to medicate?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat. Hold on. $4.99, Jimmy. We don't read those. Since Jimmy missed, this is from Jack Livingston. Since Jimmy missed my $9.99 super chat last night, please talk about your time on Worst Cooks in America. Are you still Team Bobby Flay? I actually am still Team Bobby Flay, and I actually want to talk about that later. Remind me to talk about Worst Cooks in America. But before we get into that, Dunye, we have a very, very special thing we're going to talk to you about at the C block of this episode. For right now, I want you to grab that chair, and I want you to sit next to Darius.
Gotcha.
And if you can, kind of bond with them and just don't go out of your way to make a connection. But if you feel a vibe or something, don't be afraid to, embrace him. Or I know that this is the first time you guys are hanging out. It might be a little awkward. You never met each other. I think you guys might be more connected than you think.
I mean, he does have similar eyes like me, but yeah.
That is true. Okay, Jimmy, is our guest ready yet?
No, do you want to do, can we do the ad read?
Yeah, why not? Let's do the ad read. That sounds good. Quiet on set. It's ad read time. President Trump recently issued a warning from his Mar-a-Lago home. Quote, "Our currency is crashing and will soon no longer be the world standard, which will be our greatest defeat, frankly, in 200 years. There are 3 reasons the central banks are dumping the U.S. dollar: inflation, deficit spending, and our insurmountable national debt. The fact is, there is one asset that has withstood famine, wars, and political and economic upheaval dating back to biblical times. That's gold, baby. And you can own it too in a tax-sheltered retirement account with the help of Birch Gold. That's right, Birch Gold will help you convert an existing IRA or 401k, maybe from a previous employer, into an IRA in gold, baby. And the best part? You don't pay a penny out of pocket. Just text Alex to 989898 for your free info kit. Shut up. For your free info kit today. They'll hold your hand through the whole process. Think about this. When currencies fail, gold is a safe haven. How much more time does the dollar have? Protect your savings with gold, like I did. Birch Gold has an A+ rating with a Better Business Bureau and thousands of happy customers. Text Alex to 989898. Get your free info kit on gold. Again, text 989898. Text the word Alex, and you're going to get that free info kit, folks. Is our guest ready, Jimmy?
Yes.
All right, now we welcome on the one, the only. He's a new Blaze TV host. He hosts a show called The 0 Hour. Please welcome on James Poulos.
My brother in Christ, how are you tonight?
James, thank you for joining the program.
Of course.
This is Darius and Dunye.
Gentlemen,
James.
how are you?
So what do you think about
You good?
affirmative action? Because let me tell you something about these 2 African Americans here. If it wasn't for affirmative action, they could never get a job.
That's, affirmative action can mean so many things. And my favorite thing that it could mean is direct action.
Okay.
Like they say about like going into the streets, like taking direct action, basically means destroying things. So if, for example, you were to see like the United States flag, like upstaged by some other flag, like I don't know what that stands for, but it looks pretty bad.
That stands for gay sex. It stands for transgenderism. It stands for anal sex. It stands for glory holes. It stands for anal lube. It stands for dildos.
What's the white stripe part? That's not even a stripe. That's like a triangle.
That stands for ejaculative power.
Yeah. See, like to me, all these things are just encompassed within a single like Borg-like structure that's designed to just assimilate everyone into the world. Into this one sort of bug-like system. So I got the bugs going tonight just for you.
I like that, but if you really think about it, isn't jizz the seed of life?
I guess I'd say in a purely biological sense, one would have to concede that the seed is the seed of life.
So why not have a flag? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think we should have a big white flag with like some stains on it, because that could represent what we truly are. Because isn't that a miracle? We had to outswim, what, a million others? Shut up, Jimmy! We had to outswim millions of other sperm to get here, and at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all about, is outswimming people like Leah Thomas did?
Yeah, unfortunately, that whole language of we, as if humanity was a collective consciousness, that doesn't really work for me. I mean, we're not all members of some sort of pooled being, like a mold spore system growing through the entire planet. You know,
Do you really believe that, though,
distinct
James?
individuals. We're distinct human beings.
But do you think we are really distinct individuals? You really do believe that?
I do. We each have a soul. We are
I do
ourselves.
believe that.
We're not anyone other than ourselves. Who we are is not what we want. Who we are is something given to us.
Yeah, but I think about the zeitgeist and the collective consciousness of society and how easy it is to brainwash people. So I almost feel like we are this hive mind, but it's an autistic hive mind.
We're being turned into an autistic and a schizo hive mind. It's like it's a spectrum, right? It's like a beautiful spectrum with like super autism on one side, where you're like totally detached from all reality and all other beings.
Jimmy.
And then super schizo on the other end, where you think that you identify as part of a swarm. You have no individual personality or identity anymore.
That's me.
I identify as a bunch of weird stuff. And I know Darius is trans, and then Dunye is, I don't even know. Dunye is just, listen, if it wasn't for affirmative action.
So like trans what is like the question that I like to ask, and like people get sort of like weird when you like, oh, trans what?
So like trans men or trans women? What does that mean, trans what? Is
Like
it
trans, what is being transed? Are you transhuman? Are you like a half human, half machine?
Well, that would be cool. I don't know if I could get like some sort of fake heart or something, like a.
Well, you can get like a fake penis, just cut out.
Jimmy, order me a fake penis right now.
On it.
I actually had my penis injured in a fire when I was a young boy.
How does that work?
My butthole does everything. My butthole does all the work.
Yeah, but like, where's the fire come in?
Oh, how did I burn myself?
Yeah.
Oh, my mom was a horrible smoker, and she fell asleep.
She must have been really bad at smoking if she burned your dick with her.
Well, no, I was laying in a crib, and I couldn't crawl out of the crib, and then she'd been drinking a lot and doing a lot of I think barbiturates or Xanax at the time, and she just forgot about me. But luckily, a fireman saved my life. But he actually also molested me, so it was really bad.
Every life is sacred, even the molested ones.
Well, you know, I was happy.
cap.
Well, this is the thing. It kind of put me in this weird, you know, conundrum, because I was happy that he saved my life, but I was kind of mad that he raped me, you know? Like, I talk to my psychiatrist about this all the time. I'm like, Deborah, what do I do? Because my raper is my hero.
What does she say?
She doesn't say a lot. She cries during most of
Men
the
would
sessions.
literally rather go to therapy to talk about their raper heroes than go to church. Like, this is the
That's
world we live in
true.
today.
That's true. But I went to
Very
church
sad.
too. I went to church. I got raped there.
Wrong church, brother.
Well, it was a Catholic church. What are you talking about? I thought I was a choir boy, and next thing you know, I was a choir toy. It's not funny. I know you guys are laughing. It's really not. I mean, I know. Listen,
That's
my
the dying on the inside laughter.
Yeah, my sexual assault is nothing to laugh at, except for, I mean, Dunye, what are you
Tears.
laughing about?
Tears. Those are crying laughter. It's like a funeral. You go to a funeral. It's like very sad. You start laughing. Some people have this problem.
Yeah, because we deal with grief in different ways. Like the guys whose stepdad just died in a submarine, he went to a Blink-182 concert.
He did, to see about the aliens.
Tom DeLonge.
It's all connected. Yes.
What about-
He's like, I'm not missing the submarine for the inside scoop on the aliens.
Okay, so do you believe in aliens?
Demons. They're actually
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the Bible, it says, okay, what about this? Let's get real weird. Well, in the Bible, it talks about the heaven casting out a third of the angels, right? And then they came down to earth.
War, yes, spiritual war in heaven.
And then, this is what they say. This is just, follow me. Even though I believe this to maybe be true, is that there were giants here on earth at one point.
The Nephilim. Yes,
that's what I'm talking about.
The topic of debate.
Well, listen. Well, let me just tell you a little bit why I believe in Nephilim. So supposedly, and this is just speculation, biblical speculation, is that these angels somehow mated with the Nephilim, and that we are like the offspring of these angels and these like humanoids having a baby, right? And you know how I can prove it's true?
Oh, no, I don't.
Well, you would think a giant wouldn't be able to make love to an angel, right? Unless the giant had a below average sized penis.
Average for a giant or for?
Below average. It would have to be below average.
Below average for a giant.
Way below average, I would believe, because if you're a giant and you have a 12-foot long leg, I mean, yeah, it had to be way below. I mean, minuscule. They have a micro penis. Their version of them, the Nephilim had micro penises. But you would say, oh, why was a Nephilim have a micro penis? They're a huge giant. And then I tell you this, I solve it. I have a micro penis myself. But
QED.
I'm 6'3.5". I'm 240 pounds.
I feel taller already.
How did that happen if Nephilim weren't real?
I don't know. I'm not going to engage in theological speculation on this or any program. However, I will say that spiritual possession is real, and so how you wind up with a situation where characters like Nimrod are present in ancient lore and so forth. Remains a matter of debate, but what is not a matter of debate is that there is a collective consciousness of sorts called the demons.
Yes.
And the bodiless powers, as they are referred to, including angels who are not demons, but who always seem scary. And so every time they appear and they seem very scary, the first thing they say is, "Do not be afraid." And so if you see something scary and inexplicable and seems to come from another place or another dimension, if it does not say "do not be afraid," you should probably be afraid, and you should probably recognize it for the demonic presence it is.
Well, that's very good. What, Jimmy?
Next guest is ready.
Okay, we're about to bring on the next guest. I'm going to make this point. You brought up Nimrod. Nimrod actually tried to build a tower to the kingdom of heaven to kill God. And what God did was basically, break everybody off into tribes where they couldn't communicate with each other, thus ending the Tower of Babel, them not being able to build it. I believe what's happening right now is a modern day reverse engineering of that. They want us to have a new world order or one world system that is basically one government, one currency, one control mechanism for all of us. And in theory, the evildoers that want to do this are basically channeling Nimrod or Satan.
Hence the flag. I'm going to start calling this the Nimrod flag.
Oh, that's good, Nimrod. And my dad used to call me Nimrod a lot. Okay, well, next we got to welcome on the master of memes. Please welcome on my friend, Carpe Donktum!
What's up, man? How's it going?
Okay, well, my producer's so... Carpe, the first thing he says is, we're going to show the meme that got you banned off the internet. Is it going to get us banned too?
No, it's this.
It shouldn't anymore.
Okay, well let's show that.
How low can you go? That's the question some are asking after somebody doctored that touching video of two little boys hugging and posted it with the offensive caption, "Terrified toddler runs from racist baby." And to make matters worse, President Trump retweeted it to his 82 million followers. Here's the latest on the offensive post.
President Trump is under fire today for reposting this doctored video of two adorable children. The original recording shows the toddlers embracing each other on the street in New York City. It went viral last year and warmed the hearts of millions across the USA. But now it's being altered to have a different meaning. The doctored version that President Trump tweeted contains this falsified CNN headline reading, "Terrified toddler runs from racist baby."
That's epic.
The point of the video was to make a satirical political statement about fake news, which is one of Trump's major talking points, particularly when attacking CNN.
He was making a point
Carpe, that was a great video, and that was a huge viral video where people repurposed it. So did you edit that, or did you just reshare that from somebody?
No, that was one of my edits. But what's funny, I think, is that they're talking about the fake news, but they actually didn't show the part where I showed what actually happened. So they actually did the thing that they were talking about.
They doctored your clip to make it look like...
Right. They showed it out of context. They didn't show the full context of the video.
Well, Carpe, we're also here with James Poulos, who is also a Blaze TV host. So I don't know if you guys have ever met. And then also James. Darius and Dunye. I don't know if you could see them. We just hired Dunye because they got rid of affirmative action. So I'm going to stick it to them. I'm going to hire 10 black people. I don't care if they want to make it illegal. I'm never going to stop hiring black people until we run out of money.
Well, good. I wanted you to know that I made this background just for you. I'm a schlub on a sub.
Oh, you're the schlub on the sub. I'm the pimp on a blimp. Oh, I love it. And we are in a blimp. Speaking of subs, I don't know if you saw this. I got this at an Ocean Gate liquidation sale. This is an actual, this is their newer version of the Logitech control.
I got the same one too. Yeah.
Can you believe a bunch of people died? James, what do you think about that?
I mean, you can hook that up to like drones and stuff. You can fly around killer drones, like kill people. So it's like all technology is dual use technology, and like they want to like contain it all so that like you can't actually do anything other than play video games, and even that like only certain video games. And so like one of the things that I'm interested in is trying to make sure that like every American has access to things like Bitcoin, things like high-powered GPUs. Like people need these things because if we don't know how to use these things, we're not gonna we're gonna feel like these things in our hands are like aliens, and then we're gonna want to be like them, and then things are gonna get really weird really fast.
Well, to be fair, Carpe, have you ever slept with a sex robot?
They don't sleep.
I decline.
Well, I'll tell you what, it feels better than the real thing. They don't complain, they're not irrational, they're not watching Sex in the City all the time, they're not trying to, you know, use my credit card to go online shopping.
This is sad, man.
It is sad.
You gotta broaden out or maybe you need to narrow your pool in a different direction.
Well, but this is the only way it's safe. I have HIV, so it's hard to date.
Yeah, well, you know, the monasteries, that's an option.
Speaking of monasteries, we got a super chat that says, much love from Australia. Don't let the pedos at the top touch your kids.
Okay, do not say that on the show. This is YouTube. YouTube is pedo friendly.
Are you back on YouTube?
There's a stripe on the Nimrod.
We're back on YouTube. Carpe, what do you think about that? You know, YouTube and censorship. You got censored. What the heck? Do we even have a future with this upcoming election? I feel like they're going to turn the knob all the way to the left or right, whichever way you want to describe it on the censorship. It's going all the way to 11.
Well, Google's going to do whatever it wants to do because it's at least with Twitter, you had Elon taken over and then he could make the rules, but nobody's taken over it at Google. So they're going to continue to censor whatever they can get away with, which is pretty much everything because there's not, I mean, Rumble is good, but YouTube is still like the #1 video platform like on earth other than like TikTok. So.
Well, listen, I love what Elon's doing with Twitter, but did you hear he's trying to hook a computer to your butthole so your farts don't smell or something like that? Did you hear about that, James?
Yeah, I did. I mean, it's really bad because it's. I mean, whether you're going all the way up from the bottom to the brain stem or just like chip in the skull,
your farts are still going to smell.
You're still going to be a human being. You're just going to be a disfigured mutant human being, and that's going to also mess with people's minds in a way that we're not really prepared to deal with.
This James guy's freaking me out, Carpe. Can you say something like good about society? I'm very scared now.
I want to hear what James thinks about AI, and because my take on AI is that what is really scary is when they can start separating people out and just changing the bubble of influence that they have to the point where they don't even know what's going on outside of that, and they could just, if they can tailor everything that you see on the internet to you, they can make people just go completely insane, and they can wall you off from your neighbors because so many people don't get out and about into like real society. They spend a lot of time online. They don't have friends in their neighborhood. And like what happens when AI can in real time make all of your neighbors think that you're some crazy person to be avoided just so that no one interacts with you because you know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, that's like right now. Like, it's happening right now. And AI, I don't know what artificial intelligence is. I know what like automated simulators are. I know that you can like tell machines to just like seem to be something or other, and like maybe even simulate like people, or like even maybe simulate the soul. Like they're trying to like, hey, we're gonna have AI Jesus, and you can like talk to AI Jesus.
Well, they
like playing with like very dangerous things and like sending people in a like definitely insane direction. So when you look at like Google's motto, it used to be "Don't be evil." Now it's organizing the world's information. Like that's like straight out of the Nimrod playbook, my brother.
And
straight out.
No, I mean, you said a lot of interesting things, but when it comes to like the future of humanity and artificial intelligence, there's two trains of thoughts that I think about. One is every single telecommunications company in the world, they spend billions of dollars trying to create a software that when you call it, you do not think that you're speaking to a robot. You know, they constantly do all these tests, right? Where they're trying to get this software. So when a person like, oh, I'm mad at Spirit Airlines because my flight got canceled. Well, they don't want you to talk to a real person in Indonesia. They want you to be able to talk to a robot, right?
Talk to the bot is the new talk to the hand.
But listen, every single time, even today, when they do the testing, even if it's a blind test, a person doesn't know, they can always figure out they're talking to a robot within like 10, 20 seconds. So they don't even have the technology that they can mimic our voice patterns, right? So the fact that we think that like artificial intelligence is just going to like create some sort of new being that's going to take us over, I don't think that's going to happen. But I think it's going to make us stupid because kids are going to rely on ChatGPT, or people are going to be able to get rid of their jobs because they'll be able to use artificial intelligence to do their jobs more efficiently.
Yeah, I'm not worried about robots becoming a god. Like there's already a god and you can't build one, but I am like more concerned that people really want there to be a god that we build ourselves so that we can like make ourselves obsolete and just hand all of our like responsibilities and problems and suffering over to this like simulation, you know? And so when people go around, they're like, oh, this isn't reality, it's all simulation. Then like the next thought is like, therefore, you should come live in my simulation. If it's all a simulation anyway, like why not like pay me to come live in my simulation?
Maybe. It sounds like the Matrix. All right, now we're going to play my favorite game, Carpe. It's called Fact or Fiction. And I'm going to ask you about an event or situation, and you're going to tell me, is it fact or is it fiction? Is affirmative action racist, fact or fiction?
Absolutely. It's racist.
Okay, fact.
That's true.
Does Michelle Obama have a wiener, fact or fiction?
Yes.
Oh, he said it. Joan Rivers said it as well. Let's ask that to our guest, James. Fact or fiction, Michelle Obama, hanging a dong or nice vagina?
You know, I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to this problem, but I have seen some photographs. I've talked to some people. Inconclusive evidence. Big Mike theories abound. I'm not going to weigh in on that issue because I just don't know. However, I don't think this story is going to go away anytime soon. I think people are going to talk about it probably for the rest of our lives, if not longer.
Yeah, I mean, just having that doubt is really kind of your answer. Okay, now, my two favorite questions, fact or fiction. Carpe Donktum. Is the Earth a spinning ball? Or is it flat? Fact or fiction? Is it a spinning ball?
It is clearly flat. We have flat earthers from around the globe.
Okay, so you say it's flat. Good. All right, James, you agree that it's flat and there's an ice wall?
This is another one. Like, I have a life. I have to live. Like, I can't go down these. You know, I don't like when they're like, science is fake. It's my own science.
Science is
like,
fake.
Be
Science
your
is
science,
fake.
and it's like a fight between
science is fake.
I'm not interested in like trying to like argue with facts. Really, I don't want to see facts fight. Like, what's interesting to me is that even if the Earth was not flat, all the other stuff that like space isn't real, like whatever, all that could still be true, even if the Earth was a sphere. So I'm still sort of like very interested in like the sort of history, theological history of like the philosophy of the cosmos. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you see some space stuff looks kind of fake. You look at the lander, it seems kind of fake.
The lander is fake. The moon landing's fake. I don't even want to ask Carpe about that. That is so fake. Do you think that we landed on the moon, Carpe?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Now we have to ask a really smart man. Darius, is the Earth flat or not? Fact or fiction?
Fiction.
Is the Earth fiction?
No, you kind of asked in a weird way. Is the Earth flat or not?
Is it flat?
No.
Dunye.
So I believe it's round and like just an open top off. So it would be flat, right?
Like a convertible?
In a sense, but it's like cutting the orange in half. So I would say it's flat and like flat at the top, but round at the bottom.
Party in the front. So there's like the hollow Earth also that's there to be discussed.
Yes.
There's the, I mean, there's so
What about the gay Earth? Have you heard of the gay Earth?
No.
Where it's illegal to be straight.
That's the flag of
Pyramid.
the Yes.
Yeah.
Pyramid Earth, I think, is the best theory, actually.
Wait, what's pyramid theory? I like new theories. What is this?
Pyramid Earth. It's the Earth is actually a pyramid.
I'll take it.
Who's
Why
at
not?
the top of the pyramid, Earth?
Yeah.
George Soros.
It's obviously Alex.
Okay, I'll take it. All right, Carpe, how can we support you and how can the people find you before you go?
Don't support me and don't follow me.
Wait, shut up, Carpe. Do not be like that, dude. We want to follow you.
I'm on Twitter again, so just follow me on Twitter.
Schlub on a sub. So, Carpe, before I go, we got to ask you the tough question. You know, well, we can't say certain things on YouTube about past elections. Every election has been great. But what's going to happen with all these... Did you say something?
You're allowed to talk about.
Yeah, we're not going to risk it. Okay, what I'm talking about...
Is this about Samuel Tilden? Like, can we not...
No, it's not about Sam Tilden. What it is about is, what do you think about all these influencers that are fighting between DeSantis and Trump? Is this good for the movement? Is this going to end up, being?
I think it's made everything really boring on Twitter. Like everybody fighting back and forth. I think it's stupid. I know it's Trump's job to fight for his candidacy. I don't know that it's all these influencers' job to like fight back and forth constantly, day and night, and ruin each other's friendships and all that. I don't know. I think it's really dumb. But
I agree with you on that. I think we need to make love, not war. You know what I mean?
Men will literally
Robots.
degrade themselves fighting like little girls on Twitter because someone's paying them to do so instead of going to church. It's just sad.
that is true.
That is
Just
true.
sad.
Go to
Stop
church.
it, guys. I wasn't going to say anything about this, but I'm saying it now. You look sad. It's sad. It hurts me. You see what happened to the left in the 70s? Just like infighting, paranoia, backstabbing, like lame orgy parties, lame drug
let's
parties.
not. Let's
It's all, we've
let's
been there,
take
we've
that
done it, we've
back.
seen that
That's
already.
fun.
It all sucked, it all failed. It was decades of the wilderness, and now this time they're trying to build the Nimrod machine. And so we don't have time to like leak our texts on the internet. This is sad behavior, and it's not cool.
Well, I don't know. A lot of HIV came out of the late 70s, so I think that the sex was... I mean, they were doing it. They were doing a lot of it.
Do you have a HIV origin hypothesis?
I do, because my mom dated Magic Johnson for a little bit, so they never knew.
Well, that's not a hypothesis then.
Well, yeah, so
That's a science fact.
They never knew if I was 100% or not. I'm just HIV positive. I don't have full-blown AIDS. All right, thank you so much, Carpe. You're the man. Keep memeing us into a beneficial future for conservatives and people that have conservative values. I love you, Carpe.
Will do, buddy.
All right, folks. This has been an incredible episode. You see Dunye, you see Darius, James. Do you see these young men?
I do. Are they young? What counts as young now? This isn't like.
Are you an ageist? They're young men.
Okay.
They're not elderly.
Clearly not elderly. No. Are they Zoomers?
Dunye kind of zooms a little bit. Dunye's a big pothead. He smokes a lot of weed.
Definite. Like, how many minutes can you go without the za?
Not that long. We got a $10 super chat. Bubba Army for life. Thank you, Michael Waldner.
Probably 30.
30 minutes.
That's it? And you got to smoke?
That's like a Zennial. That's like not a Zoomer.
You got to smoke that bad, Snoop Dogg?
It just depends, but yeah.
And Darius, he takes gummies too. Tell him what you do when you take the gummies.
Wow. Wow. That's like Gummy Bears, the cartoon series. You remember Gummy Bears cartoons?
I remember it. Okay, but before we do this big announcement, we have to do a quick round. I have some information for you, Dunye, that could change your life. But in order for me to tell you this information, you're going to have to beat me at Hunter Biden ring toss. Do you understand that? Because this knowledge has
I've never played it, but
all right.
let's do it.
Darius, assume the position. Hurry, hurry. We have Emily coming on next. Hurry. Hold the stick. Hold the stick, Sam. Get a good angle. Okay, Dunye. This is just your average African-American man. You've never met him. Come here. You're going to stand over here. Now, we're going to see who can make the most rings. This is the Hunter Biden ring toss.
Okay.
This is simulating Hunter Biden's wiener.
Actually, before you get started, I'm contractually obligated not to appear in this kind of like intimate shoot.
Wait,
so
no, what? No.
Yeah, no, I should go. I should back out.
James.
No, for real. Like the contract. Yeah, I'm out.
James, you don't want to play ring toss?
I can't look at what you're doing. It's against the law.
What do you mean? This is totally legal. We're about to find out. Get this, Danye.
I've been briefed.
Okay, Danye, hold on. Wait, we have to get a little closer. You have to make it. You have to make it, Danye. Hold on. Oh, I made it. Danye.
See, you didn't make it.
All right, I already won. So since I won, Danye, sit here. Darius, assume the position.
All right, get me off this side.
Here.
James.
I'm going to hear about this from the FCC.
Okay, sit right here.
What's this about?
Sam, can you see us? All right. You know how you were talking earlier about how you never met your father?
Yeah, I never met him. He pretty much dropped the seed and left. And I was like 6 months, so we'll see.
And this is Darius. Darius, you talked about how you used to have a lot of fun back in the day, right? No protection and a lot of bad stuff. Well, I have some good news for you.
I've never took a DNA. I've never ever.
I took a little bit of your hair last time you were here. And I took a little bit of your semen. Now, yeah, I can tell James is pissed, guys. He just left the show. Yeah, we lost our guest, James. Show him. Jimmy, what did the guest say? Wait, I'm low on battery. What did you say, Jimmy?
I don't think he liked Hunter Biden ring toss.
Yeah, I can tell he ran out of here fast enough. And now Emily's not doing. Now Emily's not connecting. Jimmy. All right, it's fine, guys. You've been waiting your whole life for this. Darius, you are the mother. I want you guys to embrace. Be nice.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Well, what do you want to tell him?
Well, how did he go from having tits to none?
Yeah, what?
That's what I wanted.
What do you have to say to your son, Darius?
Love you. I don't know how to feel because I don't know if this is a man or a woman. And I know I came out of a woman, but I know a man had to put it inside of a woman. So I don't know how to feel.
No, women can be fathers.
Yeah, when the father leaves, not like that.
It's complicated. It's complicated.
What made you like?
Here, sit over here, Darius, so you guys can see you. Sit over here, and then you sit right here.
What made you want to show up now? Because I mean, that was like summer of 1999. Upon so many years.
Yeah. Why? I mean, why did you leave him? Do you feel guilty? I mean, what do you want to say to your son?
And what were you doing all this time?
I do feel guilty. Having pot-fueled orgies, you know.
For 24 years?
Yeah. You know, eating a lot of bananas.
Yeah, because he has low potassium.
Like
I have to feed him bananas all the time.
Well, I guess with the sex change, it still didn't matter because you were still same.
Right.
What are people saying in the chat? Hold on. What are people saying in the chat? Guys, James Poulos left because of the Hunter Biden ring toss. Darius, why did you make him leave like that?
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, Darius. Yes?
You know.
Wait, I can't. My battery. Milwaukee's dead. Milwaukee's dead. Is he actually? Come on set. Come on set. What the hell is happening? Is he really actually mad? Come on, Brandon. Speak into one of these mics. Hurry. Sit right here talking to Dunye's. Yeah, grab that. I don't even know if we have it.
I think this is on. Yeah, he's pretty mad, man. I don't know why you did that bit.
I didn't do it. It was Darius did the bit.
Well, this isn't his show.
Well, in a way, it's all of our show. So, yeah.
You have to explain that to Glenn.
Yeah, he better not tell Glenn that he walked off the show.
He's calling him right now.
You know, could he
Ricky's here, man.
I know Ricky's right here. Let's not bring her into this. But do you think that maybe he could be trolling me and he really wasn't mad and that he just left to try to...
I don't think he's that funny.
No.
No, I'm serious. He came over here, asked us to unmic him. It was weird.
Why'd you do the gay stuff again, man?
Well, we didn't do anything gay. We played ring toss.
Yeah, but what's the whole bit of the ring toss?
It's on Hunter Biden's genitals, but it's not gay. It's a sport.
You're gonna have to convince Glenn of this. It's not
Okay, go talk to James. Will you go talk to James and tell him we're sorry? Oh my gosh. Where's Emily, Jimmy?
She's ready.
Okay, now we welcome on. She's a confirmed biological woman. She's beautiful. She's smart. Please welcome on Emily Saves America. Emily Wilson.
Hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
Emily, we have a lot to react to, but no, show us. We just had our first guest on, and I'm freaking out because his name is James Poulos, and he's a host here at The Blaze. And we played Hunter Biden ring toss, and it got him really mad, and he walked off the set. So, yeah, he's a little mad at me. Yeah, I think I might be in trouble. Jimmy, how much trouble am I going to be in because of this?
It depends if he actually calls Glenn.
Oh my gosh, Emily. All right, I'm really nervous, but you're doing such a great job. We've actually noticed that there's a lot of copycatters out there, Emily, so we want to get your opinion on this copycatter trying to steal your clout.
Oh.
Let's play it.
Hello, Emily Saves America. I am Emily Saves Nigeria. Why do you think your burrito smells like a cinnamon?
That's
I'm
disgusting.
here to tell you that because you had hot America, your burrito still smell horrible.
What is this, dude? Jimmy.
They call me Emily Saves Nigeria.
Emily Saves
Because
Nigeria?
Nigeria is way more badass than America. Yeah. When the terrorist group Boko Haram takes over villages, you don't see one pride flag going up.
That's true.
You say you hate pronouns in bios. When my pronouns are she them titties, because it is a bad bitch. And you probably don't would even eat gluten. I'm coming. I'll wait here longer, but my house has been attacked by the wildest beast. You know? I'm coming.
R.I.P. Emily with 2 M's. What the hell? Emily, what do you think about these copycatters trying to steal your clout?
Well, Emily Saves America is way more catchy.
That is true, but Emily Saves Nigeria, I mean, that's kind of cool.
It's not bad.
We got a $20 super chat. I got to read this. I'm freaking out, Emily. Okay, I love every man on the stage. Thank you. This is, I don't know if you can see it. This is Dunye. He's a big pothead 420 guy. He just met his biological father.
I noticed with the glasses on.
He just met his biological father for the first time, Dunye.
Congrats.
Well, you said it was, I don't know how to feel because it's a woman and a man, but I don't know what I'm getting.
Yeah, do you think it's weird that a woman can be a dad in this day and age?
Like transition into a dad, or
course,
just be like, I'm a dad?
Well, you know, kind of both. I mean, they can be like a boss babe dad, or they could actually transition.
No, we don't like boss babes. We don't like girl bosses.
I know, that's why I like the domesticated diva.
Only dad bosses.
Grab me that doll right there. We like dad bosses, but let's be honest, though. I mean, listen, I just want to stay at home and play video games and, eat CBD gummies. But this is a new doll. It's called the Domestic Diva, and it teaches women how to be a trad wife and how to fully submit. I love to submit to my husband. Whatever my husband tells me to do, I will do.
Diva, I'm dead. The trad wife thing is super, like, obviously I support it, but the right is making it so cringe, in my opinion.
It's very cringe, but where do we go? Because people want to turn, like, America into this ultra-Christian nationalist country. That's never going to be the case. Like, that's not based in reality, so.
You know what? I will say, though, with everything going on, my friend texted me, and she's, like, part of the LGBTQ plus AI community, and she was like, you know what's really funny is, like, Christians actually right now seem really just, like, tolerant and normal, and, like, we actually seem completely insane. And I was like, wow, that's coming a far way to say something like that.
Yes, that is true. Okay, well, we have a lot of content we got to react to because I want to try to get some of your virality clout because you dominate on Instagram so much. So let's play some of these clips. What is this, the Ivy League rejection video?
Yep.
Watch this guy get rejected from all these schools.
Did I get into Harvard? No! Come on, just give me something, guys. No. Did I get in?
And so they just canceled affirmative action, so now this guy who's ranked #1 in his class might be able to get into an Ivy League school.
You guys think I got into MIT?
I think we got it.
I did get rejected from MIT.
Yep.
Did I get into Duke University?
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
I gotta get into one of these, dude.
Nope. To Yale too.
Did I get in to Rice University?
That's in Houston, which is infected with a fentanyl crisis. You can't even get into Rice. I mean, what the heck? I mean,
it's horrible.
Now white guys and Asians are going to be able to get back into college. So what do you think about that?
You know, I was going to say, it's funny because you never hear Asians complaining about this. And it's like, if school was fair and we really let in based on how intelligent you are, the schools would be like 99% Asian. But it's funny because like no one ever listens. They don't complain or say anything, which they should because it's really unfair to them.
Yeah, no, I agree. And they have some of the best recipes. I'd like to live at the P.F. Chang's near my house. Carpe Donktum, $20 super chat. Imagine being in that sub with that Carpe Donktum guy. I bet it smells like donuts and shame. I like that. Okay, Emily, what the heck is going on with all these influencers on this Trump and DeSantis? Oh, I'm like that. Blah, blah, blah. How cringe is that?
I don't know. At this, I mean, I don't know. The whole thing's cringe at this point. I mean, I don't understand why people have to pick sides. And also, I was talking about it last night, and I was like, do you remember how you didn't talk about who you were going to vote for? You just went in and voted. And also, it's like voting is supposed to be generally a very private thing that's really not supposed to be discussed. And I hate the picking sides, considering everyone's switching sides all the time anyways. And I'm like, at this point, I hate talking about it. And we're so far out, and there's so many candidates now, and really actually a lot of great people coming in. I'm shocked. Like, I personally love Robert, and is it Ramaswamy? I'm really
I can't speak his last name very well. How do you say his name, Jimmy?
Is it Ramaswamy?
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Jimmy went to Princeton. He thinks he's so smart.
There you go. Yeah. Oh my God, I love the Biden is the worst shirt. That's actually really
these
funny.
These are the people who are suing Biden right now. Remember them?
Well, they're going to jail. They're in trouble with for civil rights
That's so
crime.
funny.
Yeah. Have you ever?
I don't know. The DeSantis Trump thing is just, it's all over the place to me.
Have you ever written a letter to a serial killer in jail before?
No, but this guy did slide into my DMs today, and I sent a screenshot to my friend. He was like, he killed a woman.
Pretty cool. Have you ever wanted to kill a person?
And I was like, oh my God. I was like, why is he not in like jail? And there was like a full article and everything. I was like, well, here we are.
Emily, we got a super chat for you. It says, I'm so sick of you guys saying Joe Biden is bad for showering with his daughter. Leave him alone. It isn't a big deal.
Quit talking about the showering with the daughters and none of that, Jimmy. Do not read those.
The super chat.
Not about daughters and showers and any of that.
You're not allowed to talk about Ashley Biden's diary.
No, but your dad never tried to shower with you, right, Emily?
No.
My dad showered with me every day of my life.
Well, my dad didn't start useless wars either, so he really is doing a knockout job.
Do you not like the war in Ukraine? I think it's kind of cool.
No, I don't know. Not when I'm like fearing for my life, walking around K-Town with my girlfriend this morning and having men come up to us and be like, "You are literally not safe and need to get off the streets. You guys are targets, and someone was stabbed here yesterday."
Yeah, you are in Los Angeles, and let's be honest, I mean, you're a beautiful girl, so you get a lot of attention, and then you have all these people that are desperate, they're strung out on fentanyl, they're cracked out.
The drugs here are insane. There's literally people walking into the middle of the street and like almost causing car accidents, like literally everywhere you turn, and it's terrifying. And then we were at Target, and there's a guy just eating food, walking out and stealing. Meanwhile, everything on the shelves is completely locked up for people who actually want to pay for things.
Yeah, I know. You said that CVS. It was ridiculous. I mean, literally everything. It looked like Fort Knox in there. There's so much plastic protecting deodorant. It's like, come on, I just want
the best part about it is those are all protected. Meanwhile, I look at the girl and I go, hey, that homeless guy is eating a Klondike bar right now and just walked out with a package of them. And she's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like,
yeah, but the heroin, they like the ice cream. It's the same reason Joe Biden likes it. Because like if you have dementia or whatever, it helps with your anxiety. I promise there's some sort of weird thing with coming down from
I'm
drugs.
sure there's something to back that up.
Okay, we got another video to react to. Let's roll that
This
tape.
is a biological man
Once
and
again,
a woman
to prove
in
that
a
there is
marine
no difference
challenge.
Okay, biological male versus biological female.
males. We see this female Marine against this male Marine, and watch how it is a completely fair and equal battle.
Oh my gosh!
You see?
Wow, that's
See?
pretty even.
Exact same.
Okay, genuinely though, what did she? First of all, was she giving it her best? What did she think was gonna happen?
I don't know. She didn't think she was gonna die.
I feel bad, and also that's why it's like when it comes down to the test, it's like it shouldn't be easier for women because it just puts them in more danger.
Yeah, and I mean,
She probably just got knocked out. She looks like she like isn't gonna. She looks like she's like barely surviving that.
I think she was pregnant too.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
Why is that so funny, Danye? Do you like watching a pregnant woman getting alive aborted?
No, I
by the
don't.
military?
No, I don't. But I think the baby should have thought.
Oh yeah, you know probably. I tried to introduce Danye, and I don't know if you can see Darius, but these guys work here because since we're making it illegal to hire black people, I'm going to hire, like I said, a black person every day until we run out of money.
I love that.
Darius, ask Emily a question.
I'm in.
Darius, ask her a question. Just stay right there. The camera's on you. Ask her a question.
Hi, Emily. How's it going?
Darius, look to your left.
Said, how's it going?
Ask her a question, Darius.
Are you progressive or liberal?
Those are the same thing.
No, progressive is grassroots. Liberal is anything goes.
Well, it also is like, are you talking about an actual meaning or what they've taken over and completely changed the meaning of most things? I mean, even like Republican and conservative now are like two completely different things then. And also the parties have like now switched again. Now conservatives are like the ones like that are hippies being like, hey, we shouldn't be eating seed oils and we should be working out and doing all these natural things, which is so funny because that used to be a super liberal thing and now it's a super conservative thing.
Okay. Yeah. True. Are you into anal by chance?
Please get off the screen.
Darius! Why would you do that? Show me! Don't ask the guest if she's into anal sex, Darius. Have some respect. But if you want to answer it, you're free to do that if you want to do that.
It's gonna be a hard pass for me.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry for the chat. The people in the chat, I apologize. I know they really wanted to know
it's okay.
that. I'm sorry, Robert Brunello. I know Robert Brunello really wanted to know. He gave $99 super chat, but I guess it doesn't matter what he thinks, right? Just a simple, yeah, I love Hershey Highway or...
Oh my God, so gross.
It is disgusting. It is disgusting. This world we live in is very disgusting.
No judgment. No judgment.
No judgment. This is like a Planet Fitness. The whole world should be a Planet Fitness, a no judgment zone. Okay, Emily, tell us before you go, tell us how we can support you and how the people can find you.
Just at Emily Saves America on Instagram. I would say follow me on TikTok, but they take down every single video I put up at this point. And realistically, I'm sure my account is going to be gone in a couple weeks because I'm not allowed to even state my name on there without getting flagged for hate speech.
No, TikTok is absolutely insane. I've had to...
But also, wait, this is so interesting. So I posted a video of a reaction video to Leah Thomas, and they took down my video, and then they put like these like protected, like almost like protected species. And that was the reason they took it down. And I'm like, oh, are trans people like now like bald eagles?
Yes, they're endangered.
Yeah, didn't realize that they were in danger. We had to like protect them. So.
Well, they can't procreate. So.
That's true. That's true. I never thought about that. Good point.
Yeah. So they are like, we have to take their semen and just kind of like how in Jurassic Park they got like whatever the DNA from a fly. We're gonna have to do that in the future to make trans people. All right, Emily, we love you. Thank you for coming on. You're always a great sport. All right, folks. Now show me. Now we have to have a serious talk. Jimmy, come on set real quick. Hurry. Do you have a microphone? Does that microphone work? Hurry, the show's almost over. Okay, run. Okay, turn it on. Now let's just talk. Maybe sit right here where everybody can see. Now, live reaction. This is our first episode we've had a guest walk off. Now, normally I wouldn't worry if the guest was just invited, a stranger. This is an actual employee of the network.
I honestly don't know. It's just a risk we run with any guest, but it's not great that it's a boys guy. I mean, Brandon was talking to him.
What did Brandon have to say?
So James is pretty mad. He's left the building. He's going back to his hotel.
Okay, that's not good.
You know how I said you'd probably never get fired?
Yes.
You'd probably never get fired? It's going to be a long night, fella.
No!
You know-
Jimmy never turned the mic on, so you couldn't even hear what Jimmy had to say.
No, so James walked out again, and he's left the building. He was in quite the huff.
He seemed mad, and Ricky seemed mad too.
Yeah.
So now this might be our worst episode so far in the super chat, guys. The super chat, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. $9.99.
You know, we went out on top, and Alex, I've loved producing the show for real every second, and I just want to say that. No matter what happens, I appreciate you.
No matter what happens, let's all hold hands, guys. Even no matter what happens, no matter what happens, no matter what happens, we'll stay strong. 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 No matter what happens, we'll stay strong.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope we don't.
Yeah. What was that?
So the final message, James, give me a final message for you, and you know what it is? You've been trolled.
Oh, you guys are so. I knew it. No. First of all, I would. You know, it's funny. I'd love you guys sit here right here. I would love to. I would just be so happy. I'll be honest. I had a little bit like, I was a little worried. I knew it was a bit from the start. And that's why I said that. Remember at the beginning, I said that was a bit. I said that. I said that. Did I not say that? Darius, show Darius on camera.
No. You were nervous. You were nervous.
No, I was only nervous when Tricky Ricky walked out all fast.
That was all planned.
Okay, well, listen.
We got you, fella. Just roll with it, buddy.
Listen, I will swear to God, if you guys ever do this to me again, I will I know that
actually got me.
You guys do not do this to me ever again. No more practical jokes, Darius. Why did you let this happen to me, Darius?
Darius was the mastermind.
Where's the butter? Give me the butter.
Didn't do it.
No.
Didn't do it.
Do we have any butter?
No, I flushed it down the toilet.
Apologize to him right now for not being in his life.
Absent father and mother. I don't know what I'm getting. Thanks. It's nice meeting you today.
You too.
Okay, now to end the show. Darius, they said I would get canceled. Let's ask the chat. We were thinking about doing a cotton picking contest. We have these.
No, we're not doing that.
Can we not do that?
No.
Let's see in the chat if they
we should not do it.
You know, you might turn the bit real.
Okay, I'm getting out of here for this.
Okay, well, no, but we could just, we have little cotton swabs. We could see who could pick them up faster.
I'm out.
Okay, all right, we won't do that. They're saying do it. They're saying do it. They're saying do it.
No shit, they're saying do it. They don't have a studio obligations. They don't have to talk to any bosses. They just want chaos.
They're saying do it. Who should compete in the okay, let's do this, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, there's over 1,000 people watching on. We have next Tuesday off.
Yeah, July 4th, we're off.
Next Wednesday, we're going to have the cotton picking Olympics. We're not just going to pick cotton. We're going to do a whole array of affirmative action events that is going to pit the ethnicities against each other. And that's right. You might think, oh, well, African Americans are the most athletic, they'll win. No, because there's going to be some thinking and some other stuff involved. But
oh my God.
What? That's not. No, African Americans are good at thinking, but in affirmative action, it's more about your skin color. So
that's true.
Yeah. Black people are very smart. Trust me, I know that. But
street smart.
Well, and the only thing that matters is the color of your skin in this competition.
Can't wait. 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 Can't wait.
Woo. Don't talk, Jimmy. Just let Darius talk. Let's let Darius talk for a couple minutes.
I thought James was a wuss for a minute there. I'm like, come on. Don't ever let him or anybody like that in the building again. You got to have a backbone of steel, iron, and metal to handle this show.
And you have that.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think about me buttering your head like a baked potato last night?
Loved every second of it.
All right, it's a freestyle finale. Let's hold hands. Darius is a dad. Dunye is super glad. He just met his father. He is his only daughter. He loves to drink water with CBD gummies. My friends tried to punk me. They just opened Pandora's box. And you know I got on black socks. I'm a pimp on a blimp. Gunny's high on the Delta 8. Feeling great. Darius is a dad. Darius is super glad. I'm eating Delta 9. Cause I'm prime time.
Stein.